It's impossible to understate the importance of the Lexus LS and the impact it had on the American car market. When the original LS 400 debuted in 1990, it changed the entire luxury car segment for the better. After his first drive in 1989, automobile founder David E. Davis famously wrote, "All you guys from Munich, Stuttgart, and Coventry, call your offices. I'd say the fox is about to find his way into the henhouse." In the late 80s, Japanese automakers were best known for well-built economy cars, and pundits questioned whether they could build a credible luxury car. When Toyota introduced its new Lexus luxury brand, the LS 400 provided a definitive answer. It was unlike anything American motorists had ever seen, with its subtle, almost too subtle, and vaguely Mercedes W126-like styling, understated 250 horsepower 4.0-liter V8 engine, and build quality of a level that few luxury cars had achieved. In place of Detroit's chrome and stick-on wood or Germany's austere and functional interiors, the Lexus had a warm, leather-lined cabin where everything looked functional and felt expensive. The LS 400 wasn't the most exciting car to drive, but it exuded an air of dignity, solidity, and sensibility. Changes for the first-generation cars were minor. In 1993, the LS 400 received a host of updates, many in response to dealer and customer requests, including new colors, slight trim changes, and alterations to the steering, suspension, brakes, wheels, and tires to improve driving characteristics. The first redesign of the LS came in 1995, and while the wheelbase was stretched by 1.4 inches, which translated to a 2.6-inch increase in rear seat legroom, it was difficult to tell the new car from the old one at first glance. The 1998 Lexus LS 400 brought a mid-cycle refresh with updated styling, a new variable valve timing system that brought the V8's output to 290 horsepower, and a 5-speed automatic in place of the previous 4-speed. The LS's 0 to 60 mph times dropped by nearly 1.5 seconds into the low 6-second range. New and notable was a GPS navigation system with maps on CD-ROM. When the all-new third-generation LS appeared for the 2001 model year, it had a new name, LS 430, which denoted its bigger 4.3-liter engine. The new engine still made the same 290 horsepower, but torque increased from 300 to 320 pound-feet. Styling-wise, the LS retained its basic boxy shape, but the profile bore a closer resemblance to the W140, 1992-99 Mercedes S-Class. Among the notable new features for the LS 430 was adaptive cruise control, which used lasers to measure the distance from and speed of cars ahead, and the Lexus Link telematics system. The model lineup grew to include a sport-tuned touring model. Lexus refreshed the LS for 2004 with minor styling updates, a new 6-speed automatic transmission, and radar, instead of laser, for the dynamic cruise control, which worked better in bad weather. By 2006, the LS's shape hadn't changed much since the original, which made the 2007 Lexus LS 460 a pleasant surprise. It was far more aerodynamic and stylish than the previous LS. The new 4.6-liter V8 produced 380 horsepower, a significant upgrade. The LS 460 was offered in regular and long wheelbase models, the latter with an optional executive package that featured a reclining rear seat with an ottoman, folding table, and massaging function. The lineup also included an all-wheel drive hybrid variant called the LS 600H. The hybrid mated a 5.0-liter V8 with Toyota's hybrid Synergy drive for a total system output of 438 horsepower. The LS 460 added all-wheel drive as an option for 2009. Refreshed styling for 2010 came along with a new sport model that featured a sport-tuned air suspension and Brembo brakes. The LS was facelifted again for 2013, adopting the spindle grille found on other Lexus models. An F-Sport model was also added to the lineup. The 5th-generation LS arrived on the scene for 2018, with a switch to the Toyota New Generation architecture, luxury platform also found under the All-Stars winning LC Coupe. The car was now known as the LS 500, but instead of the 5.0-liter V8 found in the LC 500, the LS uses a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 that delivers 415 horsepower. Lexus returned to offering a single wheelbase length for the LS, though the executive package, with its reclining seats, remained as an option. The hybrid model, now called LS 500H, uses a 3.5-litre naturally aspirated V6 and the same multi-stage hybrid transmission as the LC500H. Lexus facelifted the LS for 2021, with mild styling changes, better sound insulation, and most notably a touchscreen entertainment system, replacing the difficult-to-use touchpad that the LS has had for the last several years.